Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Mainz and Money London, and with me here now is Royal Road Minerals, and Tim Coughlin, the President and CEO, wants to give us an insight into the company. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you, Joachim. Always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, pleasure to see you. Thanks for taking the time. Royal Road Minerals, please remind us shortly, what is the company doing?
So we're in Colombia and Nicaragua. We're the largest exploration license. We're an exploration company, so first and foremost. Yep. We're not shy of that. We're the largest license holders in both Nicaragua and Colombia. Mm-hmm. Our focus is copper and gold. Mm-hmm. We do everything on that license package, from grassroots exploration through to drilling. Mm-hmm. So we drilled and we're in the game of discovery, so we're not drilling things that people have already known about or read about for the last 30 years. We drilled 2 new projects in Nicaragua last year with some very, very good results. Mm-hmm. Your viewers will be able to find those on our website. Mm-hmm. Earlier on this year, we purchased AngloGold Ashanti's exploration interests in Colombia, mm-hmm. Which is what makes us the largest tenement holder in Colombia. Wow. They decided to focus on their development assets in Colombia, and that mm-hmm. was a decision from Johannesburg. Yeah. And there was about a 12-month process. It was a competitive process to buy their exploration company.
To finally succeed.
Which we won, yes.
How did you pay for that? In shares, or how did that work?
No, we paid cash. So we raised some money in May of this year mm-hmm. to pay them $5 million US in cash. Mm-hmm. That bought the company. And then there's an asset deal. So we pay $5 million on the first inferred resource of more than 1 million ounces. Then we pay $5 million on a successful feasibility study, and then there's a series of post-production $5 million payments, which whoever buys the project can worry about, because we're explorers.
Okay, super. I just wanted to ask if there's an NSR on it or something like that. Yeah?
No, there's no NSR. It's all cash payments.
Okay, super. Yep. All right. So as you said it already, you are like a green field or grassroots exploration. Are you working on a resource next year?
Yeah. So the idea, we're sort of project generators to an extent, except we like to go a little bit further. We never really want to stretch ourselves beyond a feasibility study. Yeah. I think we all know why, mm-hmm. if you've looked at the value adding curve recently. We expect, we've got one project in Nicaragua. It's Luna Roja. It's a gold skarn. Mm-hmm. We put 17 holes into that this year. First time it's ever been drilled. Some very, very encouraging results. We want to take that through to resource.
Can you comment on the grades a bit?
There's sort of 20, 30 odd meters at between 2 and 3 grams. So typical sort of skarn grades. Mm-hmm. The difference between this skarn and many others is there's no sulfides. It's quite different. So we expect the metallurgy to be fine. So we want to take that through to resource. And then in Colombia, we have a project called that we acquired off Anglo as part of that process of buying their exploration company, Quinta Nivarenga. We want to take that through to resource. And then a couple of other projects, one called El Gualtal in Colombia, which is actually a previously informal operation, producing, believe it or not, 65,000 ounces a year, that we've now formalized under a Colombian law passed in 2017. So we've made these guys legal. Yeah. In exchange, they pay us a 3% royalty in gold, and we have the option to earn 70% of their project by drilling 6,000 meters, etc. Okay. So that's a pretty exciting project, very high grade, shallow dipping veins. So 4 projects we'll be drilling next year, so lots of news flow. Mm-hmm.
So if I get you right, the exit strategy for you would be like, really, if you are successful, let's say ongoing successful, then you want to sell at the highest price.
Well, for sale,
you don't want to go by yourself in production.
No, I mean, like every public company, we're for sale every day. We don't consider ourselves miners. Yeah. We are explorers. That's what we do best. Yeah. We have a massive amount of assets. So I think last time we counted something like 16 gold projects in that whole portfolio that we need to either advance. Obviously, the best will advance our own and maintain as much significant interest as we possibly can. Mm-hmm. Others, some porphyries in that package where we're going to need a joint venture partner to help us drill those out.
That makes sense,
because that's a very expensive process, as we all know. We're treating the business with a bit more of an entrepreneurial attitude, given that we've got a large. We're asset rich. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
We just raised $3 million, so we're not cash poor, and we've got a couple of deals coming online at the moment that will also provide some more immediate cash flow.
Exactly. Yeah, that leads to my next question, because when you have such a large asset base, what are the holding costs? What is your burn rate, of course? And you just said it, you raised money, so you are fine for 2020.
Yeah, the holding costs. Of that package in Colombia, 36,000 hectares are mining title, and they come with holding costs, and that's about $300,000 a year to hold those.
Okay.
And then there's about 480,000 hectares that are applications. And there's no holding costs there. So and applications, but you can't drill on an application. You can explore up to the point of drilling. Then you need to convert it to a concession contract, and you start paying your fees.
Okay, good, perfect. So who are major shareholders? What has management skin in the game?
So major shareholders, I bet you ask that question very often nowadays. So major shareholder in Royal Road is Agnico Eagle. They own just under 20%. They own 19.9%. And the rest, I can't name, but the rest are major institutions sitting at just below 10%. To be honest, we're institutionally deep, but we're not very broad. So we're on an exercise this year of trying to broaden the shareholder base, get the story out. We had to get to a point where we'd finished some drilling. Because exploration's just exploration until you've got some drill results.
Money,
So we will be quite visible this year, spreading the story out. In terms of management's interest, all up, management's sitting around about 12% of the company.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
super.
And then institutional holders are sitting somewhere around about 60-odd%. So insiders and institutions.
Okay, super, perfect. Sounds like a great game plan, Tim.
Thanks, Jochen.
Thank you very much. All the best for next year, and keep us posted. I'm sure we'll see us at PDAC.
Absolutely. Good to see you.
Great, thank you very much. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Jochen.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there was Tim Coughlin, the CEO of Royal Road Minerals, and you heard it. Agnico Eagle is 19.9% shareholder, management has 12%, so they have their own money here, skin in the game. That's what we like. And largest concession holders actually in Colombia and Nicaragua. So yeah, a lot of assets, as he said, asset-rich company. But this is also what we need for the future. Of course, it is exploration, it is greenfield, and it's a much, much higher risk than a normal production story. But we need metals for the future, and somebody has to find them. So the guys of Royal Road Minerals are doing that. Check out the company. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from London.